Hello vinyl community, George Allen. Vinyl LPs and CDs. Doing a contest here for Rich Strickler. His 100 subscriber contest, the Desert Island Dozen. The classic rock area, 19 excuse me. This is the third time I'm doing this video, and I just can't seem to get through it. 1964 to 1989, we have to show 12 albums. Two of them have to be one has to be a Beatles, one has to be a Rolling Stones, and the other have to be from what he calls the classic era, 1964 to 89. Wonder how he came up with those years. Anyhow, it cannot be, what's he say? Cannot be a double album. Oh, can be a double album. No live album, no greatest hits, no soundtracks, no box sets, please. Studio albums only. I'm redoing this because as I was reading the rules again, I realized that one of my favorites was the Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore East. And I was crushed that if I was stuck on a desert island, that I couldn't take one of my all-time favorite albums, Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore East. Sad, sad, sad. Anyhow, so here we go. Now, most of you know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm getting all set in a few days to make a big trip. So I'm doing CDs. I didn't want to pull out a dozen albums and have to refile them all. CDs are easier to work with. So that's what I'm going to do this with today. So here I go. Beatles. If I could take any one, I'm taking Revolver. To me, this is one of my all-time favorites. Love the songs on this. Thought this is the one that really set the stage for the big change in their music. Just love this album. Especially the 14 songs on the UK version. I was real impressed when I heard it. The American version didn't move me much for many years, but finally when I was able to get the UK version, loved it. Great album. My Beatles. Rolling Stones. Has to be Sticky Fingers. Great songs on it. Brown Sugar. Love that song. Wild Horses. Great song. A few others on here too. Sister Morphine. Great song. Love it. Love it. You're all familiar with it. If you're not, shame on you. Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers. Okay. Now comes the tough part, the 10. I picked a bunch, put away a bunch, picked another bunch, picked a bunch more. This still, I'm not settled on this, but King Crimson, Court of the Crimson King. Yeah, this has to be one of them. Pink, how about that? Court of the Crimson King, King Crimson. Phenomenal album. Blew me away when I heard it. Genesis, Selling England by the Pound. To me, this was a great album when I heard it. I've heard others say that it's an okay album. They've had others that are better. Possibly, I don't know. Someday maybe I'll get to hear some of those other ones. Got to take some jazz. Clifford Brown and Max Roach. Love this album. Great album. They do some fine stuff on here. Dig this album. These two guys are great. It's a good companion to Study in Brown. Love Supreme, John Coltrane. Love Supreme, John Coltrane. Steely Dan, Asia. This is a great album. Great music, great musicianship on it, wonderful songs. One newer one that I'm falling in love with tremendously, Ray LaMontagne. God Willing, the Creek Don't Rise. Him playing with Pariah Dogs. Great album. Great album. Of course, got to have me some Latin flavored Santana's first album. This is one of my favorite, like Abraxas, but this one I really like. Extended tracks on here. Santana's first album. Oh, and I have to have me some Procol Harum. You know how I am. Salty Dog. Great album. This is their third studio album. And I'd love to have me some Creedence, Cosmo's Factory. I heard it through the grapevine. Ooby dooby, ooby dooby. Ramble Tamble's a good song too. Gotta have me some Creedence. And much surprised to probably a lot of you don't show this much. Dave Matthews Band. Like Dave Matthews. And in particular, I like this one, Crash. This is a good album. Dave Matthews, Crash. That's it. That's my contest entry. Go check out Rich Strickler. He's a cool dude. Has some great videos, great channel. And think he's worth watching. I'm going to put the link, of course, like we like to do when we're supporting guys. He's been in the VC for a few months. I've been in just a couple months longer than him, but he's a little bit newer than me. Try and support these guys. Okay, see you down the road, folks. Bye-bye.